Hello, welcome back to the channel. Outside Cardiff Museum. Couldn't get any footage from the other side of the road. All these big buses are in the way. Gonna go and check it out today. See what there is to see inside there. By the looks of it, gonna be busy. Free entry. Free is good. Dinosaur's missing foot discovered. They've got the foot. I would say the dinosaur is missing. The rest of the dinosaur, it ain't here. So yep, this is more the case of the missing dinosaur and the foot of the dinosaur. Fossil footprints. That's bigger than my hand. Big beast. Most of it's guesswork to see what size they were. Wonder if they got any dinosaur bones. There's another dinosaur footprint in a piece of rock. Looks typically like a lizard's foot or a chicken's claw. Maybe it was a giant chicken. Right, here we are inside the museum. Check out this shark. It's a monster. There are all sorts of wildlife and stuff here, including all the turds coming off the cliff from the seagulls. And all sorts of birds, seagulls, etc. Different types of plant life. These are more like sand dune type plants. I don't know how long my battery is going to last for, but I'll just do a couple of sections of the museum. Quick walk through. Lots of donation things everywhere. I'm noticing that. Yeah. Various types of shellfish. All the different types of plants and things. It's quite an educational place to take your kids. Lichens and pollution. Badgers, one of the most deadly creatures out there. They're vicious. Fox on the other side there. And more birds. Birds of prey. Quite interesting. I don't know all the names of these birds, but you can tell by the beaks and the claws and that they are birds of prey. Different types of wood skulls. Squirrel, badger, fox. Like I say, very informative and educational. It's a great place to take your kids for the day. They'll learn something from it. Agents of decomposition. Decomposters in the soil. Mushrooms. Interesting section on snakes, yeah. Boom slug. Tree snake. That would be that one. I'm not sure what that is. Some kind of python or something? I'm not too sure. Oldest of these collections dates back to the 1880s. We have newer specimens including rare and endangered animal parts, confiscated by UK customs. Northern black racer. Bull snake. spotted bush snake, striped house snake, and European grass snake. The black mamba, one of the deadliest snakes out there. Striped sand snake. Banded crate. India, Southeast Asia. So yeah, that's a collection of snakes, quite interesting. All different types of bugs, giant bees, by the looks of things. Rat. I reckon you're never further than 10 meters from a rat. Different types of bark and stuff from trees. There's all sorts here. Silic acid from the bark of willow, traditionally used to ease pain, an active component of aspirin. Podophyllum roots contain a compound used for treating lung cancer and testicular cancer. Quinine bark, used to treat malaria. So now you know where some of this stuff comes from. Senna pods used as a laxative. Interesting. Star anise, a vital source of shikimic acid, principal active ingredient in Tamiflu, an antiviral drug used to treat seasonal and swine flu. So all these things from trees, basically. That's what they use in your medicines. Different types of snails in Wales. So yeah, quite a good variety of stuff. Butterfly, that's a big one. Chimpanzee skeleton, and that's an orangutan skeleton. Amazing how long the arms are. Eastern Colobus monkey. Yeah, so they got all various animals here and skeletons. Give you an idea of what they look like inside and out. Florida pine snake. Viper. Crossed pit viper. Jackson's chameleon, that's like a chameleon with horns on it. Never come across those in the wild. Cane toad. Fossils. Pine cones. Big ones. I mean, if you look at the size of my hand and the size of that, you can get out of the shadow of the light. That is huge. That must be about a foot long and probably about 6 inches tall. They explain how the animals have to eat the pine cones to break down the seeds and so on. So the next time you eat pine cone seeds, you know they've been inside an animal probably. Shellfish. So quite an interesting section. Alright, here we got a section with fossils. Quite interesting. Some scary looking animals. Even these small ones stand about a metre tall. Imagine that thing coming after you with those teeth. Ancient crocodile. They haven't changed much. I mean, something like this stands taller than I am, with sharp teeth. Just imagine that. Yeah, various fossils and so on, quite interesting. Imagine a beast like that coming after you. That must stand about 3 meters tall when it's standing, you know, with its head up. Furry beast there. They're only guessing that it's had fur or feathers or something. They don't really know. A lot of it is guesswork. But yeah, some interesting fossils. Big bones and all sorts of bits and pieces there. Crocodile. That hasn't changed much in 220 million years, according to this. Normal bone, arthritic bone. Apparently, arthritis. That's what it looked like in a crocodile. So yeah, animals suffer from it too. Interesting fossil. Did walk through a section full of rocks and fossils and things. I'm not that interested in that. Ammonites. So those are like shellfish fossils. Ancient horse skull. And here we have the woolly mammoth. Baby one. And full size. I reckon that probably stands taller at the top of the back of it than an elephant. An elephant would probably come to just under the height of its eyes, I reckon. So yeah, big beast. One guess what that sound is. Yep, you guessed it, hyena. I don't think they really sound like that though. That sounds a bit fake to me. Hippopotamus in Wales. Believe it or not, 120,000 years ago it was warm enough for hippos to live in Wales. Never knew that. Mammoth skeleton. Tusks. And here we've got an interesting one. Some kind of giant moose. I mean, that stands as tall as my shoulders, the body of that. Sort of where the top of the spine is. That's almost my height. Giant deer. Found in the bogs of Ireland, these skeletons. But they lived throughout much of northwest Europe, mostly in open woodlands, and probably died out 2,500 years ago. Yeah. Never knew such a beast existed. I'm guessing these are teeth of some sort.
Our industrial history was founded on the swamps, cornfields, and
So that's pretty much that section of the museum with the fossils and so on. Right, here we are in the art section. Bought a bottle of water at the cafe downstairs, £2. I guess they got to make their money somehow. The Jenkins vase. That's a big vase. So yeah, I'll just take a quick walk through here, have a look at some of the artwork, just to give you a quick glimpse of what it's all about. Some really fancy looking frames on these pictures. This is all obviously about religion. That must be the biggest painting I've ever seen. Original oil paint. Quite old, some of these. Yeah, I'm not photographing, I'm just recording.
Right, I didn't know what it was.
No, I'm just recording, I'm not taking any pictures, there's no flash photography or anything like that. So that's original Rembrandt. They obviously don't want you to take photos of these because I think the light from the flash or something can affect the pictures over time. So I just had to inform the lady there that I'm just recording, not photographing. But yeah, it's quite amazing. Original Rembrandt. Must be some kind of wine cooler, I'm guessing. Vase. Check that couch. Check the frames on these pictures, they're amazing. A lot of work went into just the frames of these. I wonder how many other people are going to stop me from recording and I mean, just look at the thickness of the frame on that. Amazing. Imagine how long it must have taken to paint something like that. That is huge. That must be 10 or 12 feet high. I'd say about 10 feet. The Williams toilet service.
Nice t-shirt.
Oh, thanks. Tea kettle. That looks awesome. What's the idea of this?
Okay, this represents 6,500 houses, okay?
Right.
It also represents nature, okay? For the birds.
They look like bird boxes.
Yeah, okay. So nature, yeah. Bird boxes, you also got the landscape, okay? Yeah.
Right, okay.
In Cardiff Museum, they was going to build 6,500 houses, okay? So what they did, they said if they would have built 6,500 houses, they would have ruined the landscape. It would have also ruined for nature the birds.
Right, okay.
So it's a kind of catch-22, okay? There's an old Welsh proverb which says birds of a feather flock together, which they wrong about the council, who wanted to build the 6,500 houses. In the end, they come to a compromise which they built only 2,500 houses.
Right.
Okay, so it's kind of, they took a bit of the landscape, and it's a kind of catch-20, so you can take it as you do. So it represents houses, nature, birds, landscape, so it's all kind of all put into one.
So who put all these together?
There's a guy, Evans, Carwyn Evans, who put it together.
Oh, right, okay.
So we put it all together. So, which is quite good, because people think, I wonder what it's sort of, but then they come to think, what we kind of say about it. Okay, yeah, they got our drift where it's coming from, you know?
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah, yeah. But in the end, it was just 2,500 instead of 6,500.
Oh, right, okay.
You're quite welcome to count them, because it is 6,500.
This could take me a while.
Well, you got till 5:15.
Yeah, I'll have to start counting quickly. So that was the story about the houses. Interesting. I wonder how many times he tells that story every day. Some interesting bits and pieces, yeah. Silverware, etc. I'm guessing from church, parishes and that sort of thing. So yeah, that's pretty much the art section, just an overview of it. Very interesting, just to walk around and read some of the stories behind it. I love this couch. So battery's almost dead on the camera, so that's pretty much it from Cardiff for today. The museum. Hope that you found it a bit interesting. Until the next one, hope that you all stay safe and well, and from me, bye bye for now.